Today is the 16th of March 2023. So, guys, it's a very big day, a very big day, because I'm going to be revealing to you guys every details of what the best space is all about, what you should be expecting from a best space. If you are new, if you've never heard of what a best space is all about, and how a best space look like in real life. So people keep on sharing knowledge about the best place, but most of them don't go deeply to reveal exactly what happens in a best place. So today, guys, make sure you stick to the end of this video, because I'm going to be answering some of your inquiries, some of your questions, which most of you have been requesting for to know, and that is exactly what is about to happen right now on this vlog. A best space is simply a room, a room which you will find within a villa or an apartment. You see, most villas in Dubai are made up of several rooms. Even most apartments you find in Dubai are made up of rooms. So what happens is this: an individual can come, rent one of these rooms, or can rent as many as you wish. Then make an agreement with the landlord. This person then goes ahead, furniture this room with all the basic necessities. When I talk of basic necessities, I'm talking of, the fridge, the beds, the mattresses, and all the things that are needed that will help the tenants who may come to rent each of these beds. So a bed space actually is a shared room. So you have to know and keep in mind that a bed space is made up of people from different backgrounds. So if you are coming to Dubai with the intention of maybe for greener pastures, or maybe to seek for a job, search for a job, or maybe you might be coming to Dubai for a short business, then if you're on a low budget, bed space is, I think, is a starting point, because it will help you economize the little money you have on you. So the reason people go into a bed space is simply because they simply want to economize the little that they earn each month, because renting a room on your own here in Dubai is so expensive, guys. So if you are someone on a low budget, a bed space is a starting point. And especially this is very important to those who are coming to Dubai to seek for jobs. Bed space is a starting point for them, because it will save them a lot in terms of financial issues. So if you are coming here, I know we see online how Dubai life looks a luxury, people living a luxury life, but that's not actually the case. Most of those you see living in luxury homes are mostly those who've made it already. So you, as someone who's just starting life from afresh, you can't compete with them, and you don't expect to live such a life, because you are just struggling to start life from afresh. So guys, for those of you who don't know what the bed space is all about, how it looks like, it simply looks like a dormitory school. If you are someone who have been in dormitory schools, in a dormitory school, especially those in secondary schools, if you have ever been in a hostel, that is how a bed space look like. In a dormitory you find students from different families. That is exactly how a bed space looks like. But the only difference here is you will find people which you've never been with. people from different background with different mindset. So you guys come together, you know, occupy a single room, share this room, all what is available in this room, you guys share it, and then that is it. It is simply a place where you can also make friends, because when you join a best space here in Dubai, you have to consider those in that best space as your family. Because why do I say so? Because when you get up from your bed each morning, the first people you see are those in your room, and you can't tell me you will live in a best space without communicating with people or without socializing with them. No, because at any moment if you fall sick, you are facing any challenge, keep in mind that these are the people who run up to you to assist you, to help you out. So you should be ready to accept some people. I know it's very difficult. We all come uh, from places, from our own homes. I know some of us, we came from our own personal home, back from our own personal houses back home. We've never lived such a life. But if you are someone who is coming to Dubai to struggle to start a living, to begin a life on your own, and you are on a low budget, I think best space is a starting point for you. And I can tell you, most of those who have come to Dubai to get a job, to start a living, most of them started in the best space. Yeah, they started in a best space, and then along the line, as they got better jobs, you know, better earnings, they had to upgrade themselves to, I know some of you may be asking, is a best space really for everyone? Best space is not actually for everyone. It's mostly for those who are starting with life, who are on a low budget, who can afford the luxury uh, houses you find here in Dubai. Don't be taken away by what you see on social media. Most of the beautiful things, the luxury cars, the houses, and everything, the properties you find on social media about Dubai are mostly enjoyed by those who've made it already in life. You can't compare to live a life of someone who has been working for almost 30 years, 50 years, with you just starting life from afresh. No, these people, you find them enjoying life in Dubai, enjoying their vacation here in Dubai, are mostly those who are retired, are mostly those who own their own business, are those, who've made it already in life. So they are just enjoying now, but you are starting from afresh. So you can't compete with them. They are far away from you. So living in a best space is not a bad thing. It's for someone to succeed progressively. You start from there while thinking of getting something better. So don't rush coming to Dubai thinking that you will live in a luxury place. If you have the money, yes, you are free to live somewhere. You'll be comfortable. But if you are on a low budget, my advice for you to start in a best place. And starting a best place is not really a bad thing. Yeah, some people think starting the best place means everything you are finished. There's no hope for you. No, don't be taken away by what you hear people talking about best place, best place. If you have ever been in a dormitory, then you will know exactly, or in a hostel, you will know exactly the number of people you can find in a best place. A best space, it all depends the size of the room, the number of beds. If you have 6 beds, then you have at least 6 people in that room. If you have 10 beds, then you should be expecting to see 10 people. At times, you even find people within an interval of 10 to 15 people in one bed space. So don't be surprised if you go to a bed space, especially those who have never heard of bed space. When they come to Dubai, when they most of them are shocked when they come for the first time in Dubai and they're being taken to a bed space. Most of them feel uncomfortable. They feel discouraged, disappointed. Because at times the agents don't really tell them exactly where they're going to stay, the type of so don't be surprised to find yourself in a bed space where you will see you will find people of almost 15 people in a room, 20 people in a room. It's very normal, yeah? And those people are very comfortable. They're very comfortable and they're living fine. I know some people are not used to such life, but along the line they get used to it. Yeah, it becomes a normal life, a daily thing, a normal routine, and life moves on. Both male and female, they all occupy one bed space. It's not like in boarding school where you know the male student find them in a different accommodation or room, and the female the other side. No, in a bed space, it's very normal to find male and female living in one room. Guys, you have to keep in mind that when you move out as a hustler, someone who's going out to for greener pasture, someone who's going out to get a living, to start up with life. At times, you don't have choice to to do certain things. You just have to move along the line. You don't have to join. You just have to join the crew. So I know that some best space. There are also best space here in Dubai, just for female. There are also best space for male, but it's very difficult to find a best space just for male. For male, so living in a best space that is both sex is very common. There's no problem with it. No one is harassing each other. So it all depends on you. If you want to stay where there are only females, if you're a lady, you want to stay where there are only females, it's your choice. No one is forcing you to do that. So most of the females you find living in the same space with men, no one forced them to do so. It's their choice. Most of them are happy, they like that. So if you don't want to live in a bed space where there are males, you are free to go somewhere else, you know, and rent and join where there are females. So it's very normal here in Dubai. Your friends are free to visit you, and it all depends on the type of bed space you are living. Each bed space has rules and regulations. So it all depends on those rules and regulations. If guests and friends are allowed to visit you, then they are free to do so. Yeah, they are free to do so. It all depends on the agreement you have with the room owner. This space is all about agreement with the people you find in there. Most of the space, you find people in the best who are matured, you will not go through some challenges or some difficulties that much. But if you're in the best where it's made up of people who are with small mindset, who are small upstairs, that's where there's so much especially those who are just starting with life, especially those who have never experienced life outside, who are here for their first time. At times it's a big issue. Yeah. Sorry guys. There is nothing as free food in a best place. No one is there to cook for you. In boarding school, I know, like in a dormitory, most students expect the school to provide food for them. But in a best space here in Dubai, if you don't cook for yourself, bro, you stay with hungry, No one is there to cook for you. Maybe except you have a girlfriend, or you have a partner, or you are married, then you are free from there. That person will be there and willing to prepare food for you. But if you are on your own, then that is you have no choice. You have to prepare your own food. No one is there to do that for you. Your parents are not there, your brother or your sister is not there to help you out to do all that. So all depends on you. How much does a bed space cost? It all depends. There are different types of beds depending on your budget, depending on how much the type of bed you want. You have what they call the up bed, because most beds you find in a bed space they call the bunk bed. Those type of beds you'll find in a dormitory school or in a boarding school. You have the top bed and the down bed. If you have to take the top bed, the price is lower compared to the down bed. And also the price of each bed depends on the area. There are some areas where, like in Dubai, where beds are so expensive. You know, beds are expensive, while in other areas, these beds are cheaper. So it all depends. Like for instance, the, the top bed here around Satwa, Satwa is also like a city here, like a quarter, here in Dubai. Most of beds start from 350, 400. Yeah, 400 maximum. Yeah, and then the down bed is from 600 to 800. And if you guys are double like couples, the price varies also. Prices are not the same. So it all depends. The tenant still in the best space. Actually, it all depends also. But in most cases, you don't find people stealing in the best place. You know, I know you having this in mind that there are 10 to 15 to 20 people in a room. Obviously, when someone steals something, no one will know. I bet you too, I used to think so before. Actually, before I had that in mind when I just arrived in Dubai. I felt insecure whenever I kept my things, you know, my laptop, because I bought a laptop for my CV to search for jobs, my money, my, you know, my dresses and all the rest. In my mind, I will always think of, if I go out and I return, I won't find my things. So, in the best place, in most best space, you find the doors are even open. Everyone can go out and return. The room is empty with no one. Everyone has gone for work, and you come back to find your things intact. The truth is, try as much as possible to live in a best place where most tenants are working. Yeah, but there are cases where you find people stealing. It's not that the case is not that much as compared to my home country. Yeah, you can leave your phone in your best place on your bed. You leave your laptop, you come back, you find them intact, you find everything intact. You return back home, everything is still there. Your dresses are still there, your bag is still there. No one, has the right to touch you. Best place, which is also considered as a business, like any other business, also have its own rules that govern it. If you go to each best place, especially those best places which are well organized, you will always find rules and regulations for the best place, for that best place. So you always have to find out before you check in any best place if the room, you know, have some rules and regulations, because it shows that the room is organized, you know, and it's well managed by the owner. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What you have designed behind me is a park. Yeah, I come here most time to have fun, to relax after work. You can also come here to have some exercise. It's so relaxing, especially at night, so entertaining at night. So you can have some relaxation around here. As you can see, you have some still daytime, so you find just few people around here. Okay, so guys, here we are in a bed space. Actually, this is a bed space as you can see. This one of we follow the rules and regulation of the room, then everything moves smoothly. So as you can see, we have the up bed, which we usually call it the Bush Khalifa, the top bed here, and this is the down bed. Most of